Greetings, my friends. In this video, I want to share with you three very important aspects to striking that we've got to get right. Stick around. No human is perfect, especially in the world of striking, but there are theoretical things that we need to cling to as being very important, and we need to strive as much as we can to master these things. And I'm going to be sharing with you three in this video that translate to all aspects of striking, whether it's barehanded or whether it's using a tool. To make all of this easier to remember and digest mentally, I've summarized it with 3 R's. Okay, the first R in this equation is range. It may seem like common sense, but you've got to be in range to strike effectively, but not just close enough to touch, close enough to go through. If I'm going to strike him, I've got to be in range to strike him effectively. I can't be out here just touching. That's not going to hurt. I've got to be in range. That's a matter of proper footwork to put you where you need to be. Your body moves together. You're not leaning out here off balance. You're staying balanced. You're staying grounded, but you're staying in range. Something that will greatly help you with this is watching tutorials on boxing footwork. That's another video, but that will help you gain more understanding of being in range, but being one as a body. You're not reaching out away from your body just to try to get them. No, you've got to be committed and you've got to be in range to really strike hard and go through that target. The second R in this equation is radius. This is very important, and you may even want to write down what I'm about to say. Don't ever give up balance and footwork for power. Have you ever seen people throw that wild hook and they miss and it throws them off completely? Their balance is gone. They were so committed to that hook that they overthrew it and they were off balance. You may say, well, it's because they missed. No. You can determine to maintain radius and footwork and throw that hook and still miss. I can be here and throw that right and go to throw that hook and even miss. But I threw it within this radius so I can come right back to where I'm at. I didn't go 1, 2, and throw myself out of radius and balance just to get the power shot. There is plenty of power in this if your body's in it and you're in range. Now, this is a training knife. It's a cold steel leather neck trainer. It's the same with edged weapons. Like if I'm doing that cross cut, okay? You're not going, because you're throwing yourself out of radius and out of balance. There's enough effectiveness in this slice within this radius without giving up balance and opening yourself up to even more things. And the third R is resistance. Although in this particular scenario, defense and resistance are used somewhat interchangeably, there's a reason why I chose resistance. The word defense usually means the ability to ward off attacks, whereas resistance is the ability to withstand specific types of attacks. So I use the word resistance because we're not just warding off attacks and defending certain attacks, but we're also attacking. You've got to be able to attack and defend at the same time. If you're good at attacking and you're not good at defending similar attacks that are coming back, it's not going to be an effective resistance, and it's not going to be an effective offense for very long. Let's get into some specifics. In simple terms, if you want to strike, you've got to be close enough to potentially be struck, and you've got to train to deal with that as well. Live partners are the ultimate training for this, but there's also other tools. I use like a reflex bar, I use a reflex bag. I don't always have a sparring partner around here, but I do like to train with things that hit back. Here's a perfect example. Boom, that hit me right in the face. That didn't feel good. If I hit this thing hard, it comes back real fast. I got to keep that hand up, and that's what I'm talking about. If you're close enough to strike, you've got to have good defense while you strike. Anytime one hand goes out, the other is there. If you're striking with a right, that hand is up because it's always coming back. And I'm not just talking about blocks, but head movement as well. In the real world, if you hit somebody, they're hitting you back. That didn't feel good. It bopped me right on the head. We learn as we strike, we got to move out of the way. It's just that simple concept. You know, that's why we train with all types of tools. Most importantly, the ability to move and train with people when we can, but also things like this that remind us that something is coming back. So although I'm in the right range to strike effectively, as well as being in the right radius to not lose my balance and maintain footwork, he's also close enough to hit me back. So as you train range, as you train being in the right radius, maintaining the right footwork and balance and not throwing yourself off balance just to get more power when good form would do that anyway, you also have to be able to defend what's coming back at you. Range, radius, and resistance, they all put us within the proper arena to both strike and defend effectively. Take care.